President of the Economic Community of West African States, Ecowas, Omar Toure, has raised the alarm regarding malfunctioning scammers at the semi-border between Nigeria and the Benin Republic. According to him, the lack of working equipment at the border will render it porous, resulting in security breaches. He vows to modernize different border equipment to increase professionalism and citizens' trust. The president was speaking during an official on-the-spot assessment visit to the Nigeria-Lagos semi-border, which is one of West Africa's busiest and most strategic corridors. Arise correspondent Punarima Benjamin has more details.
Article 3 of the revised Ecowas Treaty says that one of the main goals of Ecowas is to help the region's economies work together by setting up a free trade. The system known as the Ecowas Trade Liberalization Scheme guarantees that goods from member countries can travel freely without having to pay custom fees and tariffs. There have been setbacks to this policy over the years. Allegations of corruption and the region's inability to facilitate easy movement or trade became a huge concern. The ECOWAS president visited the border area to assess the situation.
And by disturbing us, collecting money and really disturbing us. Before you can get to our destination.
Are you a bus driver?
No, I'm a car driver. Yes, I'm a shopper.
Like how much do you collect?
It doesn't have any amount. It doesn't have any amount. Like a 500, 1,000. This is Nigeria security, yes. Nigeria security, we are into Nigeria here. At this place in Nigeria, we are into Nigeria.
While some security personnel refuted the allegations, others emphasized the importance of having proper travel documents.
ECOWAS needs enlightenment. Many don't know the real rudiments of ECOWAS free movement. We know it's just the abolition of the visa, but we still face the challenges that many are not aware. They believe it's an ECOWAS country and I'm free, I can go in and come in at any time.
On reaching the border checkpoints, Toure was received by top officers of both the Nigeria and Benin Immigration Service and customs officials. These officers highlighted the lack of functional equipment, language barriers, double taxations, and too many checkpoints as major issues that need urgent attention.
Way bridge that we saw, they were installed that even most of us. I reported here on February 12th. And since I came, it has not been working. We also appeal to you to help us appeal to the authority so that it can work. We also appealing to you to use your good office to make sure that we have water. Network issue. Nigeria Customs Service has moved from NICES to BOW, and yet we don't have it operating. We also want you to use your good office to make sure that BOW works, so there will be facilitation of trade quicker and faster. We also, in the whole of Seme, we don't have electricity. It is, I don't know how to explain it. Number one border in Nigeria, Abidjan corridor, that connect the whole of French-speaking countries, don't have electricity connected to the national grid. It's even Benin that is giving us light. But whenever they take their light, their NEPA light, we don't have light again. So we're also appealing.
The Nigerian government, not quite long, also we carried out the same exercise along the borders without even the officials here knowing, for us to really take note of what is going on. And President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has just approved setting up of a presidential task force to dismantle multiple checkpoints in the whole country, and we are starting with the Seme-Badagry corridor first.
Immigration officials are concerned about the rising number of human trafficking cases, in addition to the difficulties with trade and free movement of persons.
There are situations where we rescue children, adults too. We have the phone numbers of the human traffickers. How do we lay our hands Some are in Cote d'Ivoire, some are in Ghana, some are in Benin, some are in Nigeria. We have their contact. Today we have modern means of communication. I'm begging that the situation should be created where we could further synergize in tracking those people down to their hidden places. If not, the war against human trafficking will remain a major problem.
In response, the president of ECOWAS pledged to investigate all these issues and find long-term solutions.
Their willingness to really dismantle some of the roadblocks on the road to facilitate life for community citizens and also for service providers, because you require a lot of men to deploy on all these at these checkpoints. We remain at your service, and if there's any way we can improve the lives of our community, we should all jointly work on this. And we do hope that we should find a solution to some of these technical problems. The technical problems we see. It is refreshing to see that passengers can come to one window and then let's say 3 meters down the corridor, you find another window to check in and check out. So this is something we should be able to build up. But I'm extremely disappointed that the scanners are not working. That I want to put on record. I don't think our leaders would be happy to know that we spend so much money on these expensive scanners and they are not working. So we have to look at the source of that problem and find a solution to it.
This is Seme Border. Behind me is Nigeria, and in front of me is Benin Republic. The visit of the ECOWAS president to this area is to see how there can be improved economic collaboration, security, and also stability in the region. Recommendations from his visit, citizens will be hoping that it will yield positive results in the nearest future. Punariman Benjamin, Arise News.